So what's up, YouTube? It's your girl Cralisa Victoria, and if you guys are new to my channel, then I definitely want to say thank you so much for tuning in. If you have already been subscribed to my channel, then I want to say thank you as well. I hope that all of you will go ahead and click the subscribe button so that you could be kind of tuned in to what we have going on my channel. Now, I know you guys are probably like, OMG, you seen my thumbnail and you are ready to get into this video. I don't want to yap, but make sure you guys click the thumbs up and make sure you guys click the subscribe button. Go follow me on my Instagram. Everything will be linked in the bio and everything like that. So basically, I know you guys are wondering what is in her bag, okay? So the bag that we're referring to is my Louis Vuitton bag. So I know you're thinking, okay, what was she able to fit in this bag? I'm gonna show you. So the first thing, and this is in no particular order, this is just me pulling everything that is in this bag so you guys can see what and why I tote what I tote in my bag daily. So the first thing that I'm going to start out with is I have my water. Now, typically, I don't want to weigh down my purse with this water. So what I do is, like, when I'm headed to the car, I might slide this in my bag so that I don't forget it. And when I get to the car or when I'm walking out the door, I will grab it and just walk to the car with it because it's kind of heavy and I don't want to break the straps on my bag because that repair process and all of that stuff can get annoying, and Louis takes a while, so people don't have time for that. So I carry water. Gotta stay hydrated, especially if you live in my state. You have to stay hydrated because we walk outside and we're about to pass out. Number two, the next thing I have in here is I actually have my calendar, which I have. Anyway, I have one of my calendars that I bring with me. This one has its specific like daily regimens. And then, you know, I bring my other calendar.
It's only 11 something, but why does it feel like it's 2 something? We just vibing, we just crazy, baby.
So then my secondary calendar that I carry is this one, which basically I put some business cards in the business card flap, and then I also have my little, in here you can see my tablet for when I need to take notes. So that's what I do as far as my second calendar. And then for the next thing I have is my iPad, which this iPad, guys, in case you guys are wondering, because I know you probably like the case or what have you, but this is the rose gold Apple iPad. I just keep it in the protective case because no one has time to break their valuables. So when I'm not bringing my computer bag, I'm not bringing my laptop in its bag, then I normally just make sure I definitely have my iPad. That way, if I'm in someone's coffee shop or I'm in someone's donut shop just trying to get my life and work on my businesses, I could set my tablet up just like this, like a computer, in place of my laptop if I don't bring it. Always want to have business with me. So another thing is, right now I don't know where I just set my lip at, but Cralisa Victoria collection, we have lipsticks, so I'll link that below as well. This is not the color I have on right now, but I just wanted to show you what the lipsticks look like. They are matte and they are wonderful. These lipsticks work wonders. I'm not just saying that because I am the CEO of the company. I'm not saying that at all. These lipsticks do wonder. They're great for matte lipsticks, but I definitely carry whichever shade that I'm wearing that day. I carry it with me. Like I said, this is not the shade, but this was nearby me right now, so I wanted to just show you guys the lipstick that I wear, my collection. So another thing is my ultimate stunner shades. Everyone loves these shades. I had to do it, guys. But I keep my shades with me. Very hot outside too when you're driving. You just want to remember that keeping the sun out of your eyes as well as protecting your eyes, very important. So make sure you keep your sunglasses. Another thing that I keep with me is important business, which in here it has just like a section for like notes and stuff. And sometimes I'll put my calendars or my updated flyers from like the office or something. I'll put it in here just so that when I'm writing out some notes, I can take note of what I'm seeing here. I know you guys are seeing a lot of business things, but that should tell you a lot about myself. Another thing that I like to keep is a book. Right now I'm reading this little short book called Difficult People. If you guys remember, I posted on my Facebook or Instagram. I don't have personal Facebook, but on Instagram, and I had basically said I wanted to do 52 books in 52 weeks, which is 52 books in a year, basically. I'm still about that life, so this is the book that's at hand, Difficult People. It's very short. It's by John Hoover, in case you guys are definitely interested. And the difficult people we are referring to like picky bosses, coworkers, and clients. So this is definitely a good business build. Another thing that I have in my bag is my wallet. I have several wallets. This one just happens to be one that is very compact, very small, that I can throw in any bag. And, you know, like it has a place for my cards. It has a place for, you know, debit cards, business cards, and things like that. And it also has 2 zippers on the side, and you could put your change in it. And shout out to my sissy, because she got this for me a while ago. She was at the outlet, and like they had a great sale. And you know what sis did? She bought this for her little sis. So shout out to my sister. I carry it pretty much in like all my bags, even if I carry a bigger wallet as well, just because I feel like this one is really, really good for, you know, holding a lot of my cards and stuff. And maybe I want to use my regular wallet just to hold my bills and like my major card that I'm going to use for the day or something. Like I might want to go light in that one. Meanwhile, I have all my business cards and stuff stacked in this one. So that's my wallet. And then a couple things. I have gum, which you never know what interactions, you never know what you're going to eat before you talk to somebody. And then sometimes, you know, we just chew gum because we just chew gum. There's really no explanation. It's just we chew gum. And then I keep some hand sanitizer with me because, again, you got to stay germ-free as much as you can. And then also, like, if I run into my sister with my nephew or anything like that, we definitely take hand sanitizer to a different level because we always want to be, like, clean. Definitely when dealing with a baby, you always want to make sure that you're not just transferring your germs. Always want to wash your hands and things like that before you start playing with the baby or picking up the baby. So I keep it in there for cleanliness when I go to places like restaurants, and even just if, you know, a drink spills on me or something in the car, and my hands are sticky, I have hand sanitizer. So there's several different reasons why I carry hand sanitizer. Another couple things, I'm just grabbing things out my bag, is this mascara is one of my favorite mascaras. I do have it on now, but very, very lightly. I didn't go in. If I go in, you guys would think I have on lashes, okay? Because that's how good this mascara is. And if you guys are wondering, never tried it, you can get it at Ulta or Sephora. It is called Better Than Sex. And this mascara is one of my favorite mascaras because it literally does the job. And like I said, you can apply it to your lashes if you're one of those who like to put it to your lashes. But if you don't apply it to your false lashes and you put this on your real lashes, sis, you're going to look like you got on lashes. I'm telling you. If you haven't been put on to this mascara, I'm putting you on now. Another thing, I keep a pen because you just seen all the notebooks and things like that that I have. Need to keep at least one pen in my bag. Just at least one. And then the last component of my bag are, two things. I have a panty liner and I have a pad. And I know you guys are like, oh, did she really just post on a panty liner and a pad? Yes. Quick education moment for the young ladies who might be watching my videos who don't know what those are, or you're just not comfortable being told the difference. The small one, this blue one, is a panty liner, and as women, we have natural flora and things in our bodies, and you know, we have different times during the month where our bodies are at different levels of flora and estrogen and all of that different stuff. You know, you might go through your time where you have your ovulation for the month, so you might experience more discharge than normal, blase, blase. You might want to wear a panty liner just so that you can, you know, capture that. And definitely it's important for you to wear like cotton underwear and things like that, just because you want to be, you want to make sure that you are not, you know, experiencing like non-sanitary situations. Cotton is the best for down there. And some women use panty liner, some don't. I do. And then there's other days where, you know, you just have your, some women, you just have your cotton underwear and you just let it breathe. Anyway, that is what a panty liner is. Even for you guys who are watching who don't know, trying to put you on. And then this is a pad. Some women use tampons. I preferably do not. I know that, you know, there's a preference to it. Some women prefer the tampon, some prefer the pad, but considering we do have all those different functions in our body and those discharges have to come out at some point during the month, I think that it's better for it to be captured in the form of a pad when you're on your period or a menstrual cycle instead of to be captured in a tampon. I just feel for different sanitation reasons that's my preference. Now these are like natural type of brands, but typically I just will throw something like this into my bag simply, you know, because I don't know where I'm going and I don't know, you know, on what day. You know, you pretty much know when your cycle is going to start, but sometimes it could be offset by the changes in your body, offset by the changes of, you know, the days of the month might make it come sooner, make it come later, whatever. You always want to be prepped. But for me, I use like non-scented everything. So those are just those. They don't really irritate me or anything like that, but everything else is non-scented. Even when I wash my clothes, my detergent is non-scented because I have very, very sensitive skin. So I know you guys were probably wondering like, dang, how did sis fit all of that in her bag? Well, it all did fit. This is the size of my bag. And I know this video isn't so much about, you know, going into detail about which Louis it is and blah, 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 blah. So I'm not going to go into all that. But I just wanted to show you the size of the bag. And I definitely wanted you guys to know, typically when I get in the car, I will take out my water bottle. I will put on my sunglasses and my iPad and my calendar and things like that. I normally would take those out and sit those on the seat. I just want to make sure that when I am out and about, I have those items with me. Carrying them out the house is one thing so that I can bring them all out the house together with me, but actually leaving them in the bag all day, not going to do that because as you guys can see my handles, and I'll show you again, you guys can see the handles, right? You don't want to be like this all day and you got all of that stuff in your bag and it's like super heavy. That's the last thing that you want. So for me, I just go ahead and take it out in the car and I'll be walking around with pretty much everything else that's smaller. The water will be in my hand and so forth. So that's it. That's what's in my Louis bag. And I want you guys to know that for me, I had all of those items because I'm into business. I'm into branding myself and becoming a better version of myself. I'm into goal setting. I'm into all of those different things. So you know what? They follow me everywhere I go. Anytime, I don't know, I could be invited to a seminar during the day, and if I make a last minute decision that I want to go, I'm not trying to pop into the seminar at that moment with no notebook, with no pen, with nothing, no business cards. So I always make sure I keep that with me. Then again, if I stop into like a coffee shop or somewhere just to clear my mind to get out the house, I don't want to not have anything to work on my business. I might not have my laptop with me, but trust me, between my calendar, between my iPad, and between my notepad and pen, we're going to get somewhere. Sis, we're going to figure it out. So think about what you carrying in your purse. Think about that. You don't want to carry things that don't add value. You know what I mean? It's not about what the outside of the purse looks like. It's about the inside of the purse. Okay? Because if you're carrying jewels and wisdom in your bag, then sis, we know that you are about your business. But if you have all your glam, your glitz, your glam, and everything like that, but things in your bag are like, oh, you got your junk foods, you got your blah, blah, blah. Now, I'm not saying you can't have your snacks, but you got junk food, you know what I mean? You have printouts or the screenshot of the guy that you used to talking to, all of that mess that really goes on. That's not the wave, sis. The wave is having your things in order, having everything together, and making sure that when you leave your house, you're leaving your house the most suited you can be. Now, granted, when you bring a smaller bag, it's a different, you know what I mean? It's a different capacity as to what you can bring. However, you still want to make sure that you just bring the most basic, applicable things. Like if I have a small bag, I'm going to want to bring lipstick so I can reapply if need be, you know what I mean? Some gum. It's going to be a few things that I'm going to want to bring in that bag. But on a regular day, and that's probably like if I'm going out somewhere or if I'm just errands all day, knowing I'm coming straight home after errands. When I have a bag like that or something, that's one of my bigger bags. Trust me, sis. Sis is going to have a mini library in her bag. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will be coming to you guys with way more videos this year. I have literally hit like 700% in all of like my numbers in my analytics, which means, if you don't know what that means, that basically means that I have increased productivity over 700% this year than I did last year and the 3-4 years prior to when I had a channel already. So like I told you guys, I am really trying to get back on my channel, really trying to inspire you guys, motivate, be positive, and just, you know, come on here with my mini videos and everything. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Go follow me on Instagram. And until next time, stay tuned for the next video. Later, guys.
It's only 11 something, but why does it feel like it's 2 something?